trying to build a fastball up, find your command. You don't care if you get hit. You just trying to accomplish something.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Coop came out. We came out about halfway through it. We looked good early. We're mixing our pitches in early, and then Coop came out and he said, "Hey, let's work on fastball command from here on out, being about 70 pitches in." And then that's key because your body starts getting tired, your legs start getting tired, your arm starts wanting to drag a little bit, and it's a lot harder to command your fastball. So we worked on that, and it was obviously there was reason behind that because you're missing just a little bit, throwing balls, catching a little plate, and giving some hits on that. But that's good. That's what you go down there for. I didn't go down there for that exact purpose, because when you're down there, you can there's a lot less pride involved when you're down there than when you're out here and trying to get outs in front of thousands of fans.
Are you looking forward to that home start? I know you're looking forward to your first one, but pretty good honor starting a home opener.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to starting in Texas. There ain't nothing. Everything I got right now is geared towards Texas. Obviously, getting a start at home versus Detroit will be fun. But we got our work cut out for us in this first week of the season, starting with Texas. And so here for the next week or so, we'll be doing a lot of preparation. Been watching a lot of videos, some of last year's, meeting with Twiggy and some of the scouts on what the Texas guys have been doing here late in spring. It's a big week for us, and it'll be exciting to get back home, but big start before I get there.
How excited are you for John?
I'm excited. I told you guys that's what I wanted. I'm not taking anything away from an opening day start. That's fun, and I've done that quite a bit in my career. But John is working into that. John, I think a few years ago, Mark Burley even said, John's probably the most deserving guy off what he did in the previous years, and they kind of gave it to Mark simply because of seniority here. This is a big step for John, and John is going to be here for the next 5 years, going to be the leader of this staff, and for him to take on that responsibility, so to speak. And it's really no responsibility that any of us don't have after that opening day, but opening day is a fun day for him in Texas. I'm sure have a lot of family and friends there to be able to it's a playoff type atmosphere. It's fun. So I'm excited for John Danks as a buddy and as a teammate.
When you hear someone like Sports Illustrated picking your team to lose 95 games,
that's not going to happen. That ain't going to happen. I can promise you that. We're going to get after it, and I don't know how many we're going to win or how many we're going to lose. We're not going to lose 95 games. This team has too much pride, and we're going to play the right way, and we're going to compete. That's just all it is to it. We're not going to give away games, and we're going to have some growing pains, especially with as young as we are in the back end of the bullpen. I'm sure there's going to be times that we may lose some tough ones or give away some games, but that's to be expected. But at the same time, we got enough veteran presence on this team, guys who've been in the fire before, to lead these young guys. We got great leadership from the coaching perspective, and we got too much pride. This team's going to compete, and we're not losing 95 games, I'm going to tell you that.
Jake, following up on some quotes in the paper today, do you feel like the White Sox pushed you too hard or didn't handle your medical situation correctly?
No, it was just the White Sox have been nothing but good to me and my family, and is there things that I think we all would have done different looking back? But maybe so, myself included, and that's just the way there's no sense in living in the past, and I don't want to do that, and I certainly have nothing bad to say about the White Sox. Herm Schneider and his staff have been outstanding to me through all that I've been through. The way things kind of happened, it was a perfect storm here. Being traded over here hurt, and then trying to get through the arm injury, and them not knowing me and me pushing my body to the limit. It was a perfect storm. And like I said, hindsight's 20/20 on everything we do in life. And if we if any of us would have had if the doctors would have known that I was going to go out there and detach my lat completely from the bone, they wouldn't have let me done it. And if I would have known that, I certainly wouldn't have done that. That's hindsight's 20/20, and I think we all could look back and go, could we have done maybe something a little different? Sure, we all could look back at ourselves and say that, but that's neither here nor there. We were through it, and we're all one. I have a great relationship with Herm. I have a great relationship with Kenny. Those guys know that I'm going to give them everything I got here in this last year of the contract, and hopefully make the most of it.
With the 20/20 hindsight, I mean, how much do you think what you've gone through has been your personality sort of pushing it?
Like I said, I think it was a perfect storm. Those guys, I don't think knew me, and over in San Diego, they certainly knew that I like to be on the field. I like to do everything I can do, and especially when you get traded over to be a guy and you want to be out there. And 2010 started off so slowly, my arm was hurting me. But then those last, handful of starts, I was starting to piece it back together. We just thrown a complete game shutout there in Washington. And I was hurting, but at the same time, I was starting to figure out mechanically what I was doing. I was pitching like I should pitch. And like I said, I pushed my body to the limit, and I thought that I could get through it, and it just wasn't the case. But a mixture of a little bit of everything. But you learn, you live and you learn, and I certainly know my body now, and I'm going to push it. There's no doubt about that. It's just being who we are as competitors. But I'm looking forward to this year and a healthy 2012.
Thank you.